Hi Libra, welcome. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and inquiring for July 29th through August 4th, 2016. It's a general reading, so see how it feels for you, Libra. Spirit's always on our side to help us out. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. So see what personal messages come through for you to help bring you clarity to whatever you're wondering, inquiring, dreaming, praying, wondering about. See how it feels for you. See which sign symbols, bells, whistles, numbers, energies, messages feel right for you. And in the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions that are based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody involved in the situation and their situation and their situation and so on. So we're all uplifted in love. In the end, how you ride these waves of energy that come through is always up to you. See how it feels? And let's begin with your reading. All right, I have, excuse me, Vincenco, gonna strap you in. Put your seatbelt on. Ready to go with Libra. All right, so week of July 29th through August 4th, I'm going to begin with the Romance Angels Oracle for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, inquiring. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, or higher self, angels, and energies of love have for Libra this week. The highest and greatest good of everybody. One card to begin with. And from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck for Libra. From the Angel Tarot, one card, Libra. From the Sun Moon Tarot, Libra. I'm going to do 3 cards. One for wisdom, one for blessings, and one for lessons. All right, let's see what comes up for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Curious. First card is for wisdom. The second card for blessings, Libra. And the third card for lessons. All right, so let's begin with the Oracle card. Oh, that's a good beginning. Libra, happy, happy. This is happy. This is the Happy Hummingbird card, number 26. So, happiness that brings you power, that brings your power back to you, that restores your energy. It's the key. Finding your own inner joy is the key here. I want to say no longer dancing on eggshells and just having a good time. All is well. It's just joy, contentment, good times, being in the moment, spur of the moment opportunities, being completely present and finding joy of the now. you know, in your heart, exuding it. It's desires that just come to you without you trying. It's effortless fun. Okay? No, there's nothing weighing you down. You're like balloons. It's like the more happiness you bring into your moment, the more happiness comes to you. The more happiness you spread to others, the more joy just surrounds you and everything. You know, everything suddenly looks more fun. Everything suddenly is brighter. You know, it's putting a happy filter, a filter of gratitude on your day, on your week. Let me see what else I see in this card. I'm definitely focused on the hummingbird. So I feel like you can dance sideways, backwards, upside down, freestyle, disco, whatever you want is good. You know, change as the music changes. I feel like she's also dancing on a record. Like 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. Like that kind of thing. I don't know where that came. So look at, she's sort of like dancing on a record spinning down here. And, you know, she's just balancing herself on her tiptoes and having a good time, being delicate with every situation, you know, keeping her wings, slightly lifting her or him in every situation just to keep you lifted. I feel like I should say Get Lifted by John Legend. I'll put that below too. You just got 2 songs right off the bat, Libra. All right, so you have trust. Trust. This card is beautiful. I feel like I get so many messages when I go into these cards. I see a child around you, or I see younger energy. I see Cupid, but Cupid hasn't struck you yet. It hasn't been the moment yet. Just trust. Just wait. Just wait. It's better than you know. The situation is calling for you to have faith, you know, belief, and imagination that is fueled with passion and love. And then feeling that situation, just trusting that it's coming, trusting the best for you is on its way. You know, it's still unfolding. I want to say don't give up hope yet. You know, just slowly, slowly as things open up, as things come to you. Each situation as it comes. Don't anticipate situations and don't overestimate situations. Don't overanalyze situations before they happen. Just wait until the moment happens and then just trust that you'll know exactly what to do when that moment comes. You're a smart cookie. You guys know what to do. You know how to turn on the charm. You know how to merge energies together. You know how to communicate and really allow people to know that you can feel and see their side of the situation. That's really special. It's special that you give a damn about that. You know, a lot of people don't. They care about themselves and what they see, and they have that filter on and that one-way tunnel vision, and they can't see anything else. And you guys expand. You know, you expand this way. You see beyond the tunnel. It's like you see outside the tunnel. You get to see what's going on out there and inside together, and you know how to balance it because you can see everything going on around you, and you can put it all together and find harmony and music in that situation. It's like you're the conductor of the orchestra. You have the Knight of Water, so perhaps a water sign around you, emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, and contemplative. It's the Prince Charming around you guys. That's cool. Maybe you're the Prince Charming. Maybe you have water in your chart, guys. Or Prince Charming is riding his dolphin into your tank, into your world, into your pool, into your lake, stream, whatever this is, your ocean, baby. He's a coming, and he's riding those waves towards you. He's bringing his cowboy hat along. He's got his little, like, he has like little wings, like a little, I want to say, like a little seahorse, you know, so he can, or they're like extra antennas on his ears. He's really listening to you this week. He's listening with his heart. I also see a Star Wars sword in this, so perhaps he's kind of playful. Perhaps this guy likes comic books, fantasy, Star Wars characters, you know, sci-fi things, and Western films. He just combines it all together and makes his own little cowboy up. I also see, like, you know, I see such a hodgepodge of awesomeness in this little man. Whoever this guy is, He's going to be a lot of fun riding to your life. He's learning to, he wants that holy grail. He just wants it so bad. He'll ride anything. He'll bring all of his tricks along to get there. But he's determined, and he's riding his waves of his heart. So, allow him to learn as he rides. Allow him to crash. Get back up on his surfboard. Try it again. This is Prince Charming. It's falling in love, wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, and an invitation to a social event. So perhaps he's going to ask you to get on a ski-doo with him and go to a party, go to a wedding, go to a show, go see something fun. Have a spontaneous moment, Libra. I wanted to say Taurus. Maybe you're dealing with a Taurus, even though this is water. I said it, so perhaps there's a Taurus involved here. Or this is a stable knight, even though he's a knight that rides water. Perhaps when he gets his ass onto land, he's pretty solid. He's pretty grounded. Just trust. You'll figure it out. Trust these energies will come out as they should. All right, I'm going to show you my little thing I'm working on here on my little canvas before I forget. All right, so let's see what your tarot cards are. So Justice. So the scales. This is you, Libra. Look at the big scales. Your big wings coming out. The big boys are coming out this week. The big girls are coming out this week. Scales are rebalanced this week. Or you're working to rebalance the scale between your mind and your heart, specifically with this card. So not overthinking and not being over emotional. Finding the nice center between logic and intuition. Emotions and being logical and realistic with your actual duties and chores you have to do, day-to-day activities. You don't want to get overwhelmed in the emotion, in drama, maybe in the love department, maybe overwhelmed with this Knight of Water, coming into your life. Perhaps that's overwhelming. Prince Charming sweeping somebody off their feet this week. Perhaps that needed to happen. That's going to bring the scales back into balance. I see you light as a feather here. You're holding this big, huge sword of truth. But almost like, King Arthur. Just without, any struggle. It's your sword. It was meant for you to hold. And you're holding it in compassion. You're holding it with strength and power, but with gentleness. And you're still rising above the situation. Your wings are so strong that you're just free here. All right, so that's what you need to do, because this is cruelty. This is you keeping yourself up at night because your thoughts are overwhelming you. All right, let me see what else you have. You have success. So don't worry. The scales are coming back, into alignment, into balance. Your nightmares are going to be over, but it's up to you to start to balance your scales again. It's up to you to focus on happy things, joy, your blessings, having gratitude for the things around you, for being right here. Even if you went through some weird stuff, it helped you recognize what you don't want and know what's good for you, what you should stand up for, what's right for you, what brings you balance. So 6 of Pentacles is equal giving and receiving. It's a 6, so it's back into balance. It's opening your arms for the universe to give you something awesome, Libra, because you deserve it. You give a lot, and you give a lot of time, you give a lot of energy, you give a lot of yourself to others. It's time to give to you. Let others give to you. Let others love you. And just let that exchange be free. Don't put attachments on it. Don't put chains on it. Don't put weight on those, things that you give and take. Just allow it to be. Let others feel good to love you, to give things to you. Allow the universe to give you something. Open your arms and receive. Don't hold anything so tight. Don't feel it wasn't worth yours. It wasn't worth for you to have. You don't deserve it. You did this, you did that. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. Look through the eyes of compassion. And Don't let your thoughts overwhelm your emotions. Find balance again this week.